Hi there, welcome to ProWood Sheds. Today I want to use the 3D Builder to demonstrate some differences in the buildings. We're going to click on that and always remember that when you get habit of going to Washington and changing the statement and then click start loading. So I want to show you that we have a number of styles of buildings. The gable is the one that I'm right here. And I want to show you when we talk about overhang. This is an orange overhang all the way around in this building. And then we can go to the courtyard and I will show you that we have a 4-inch overhang on both ends here, but in the front we have a 12-inch here, and then in the back there isn't one, and the reason is because you could then use this right up against the fence in a tight spot, what have you. So it really offers you a lot of options to place where you need it. The Heritage has this beautiful 12-inch overhang on each side, and it creates more of a house-like look for you. So it really just depends on what you're going to want to have in your backyard. We can look at the garden cottage, the same thing. It's got the 12-inch overhang, and of course this beautiful dormer up here. Now let's go to the studio, and I want to show you that we have an option here. We can look at the studio and see that we have just this small 4-inch overhang here, the 12 on the front, and then we can scroll down here in our style options, and we can add a 12-inch overhang all the way around here. So that gives you another great option. Awesome options for that. Now, while we're on this building, I want to explain something to you that might be confusing if you're trying to design it. I just want you to know that no matter what you do, you can always click undo and go back to what you've done previously. So never fear that you're going to make a mistake or that you can't find what you did. It's not hard, it's super fun. When you choose the studio style, however, and in fact, if you try to just do it on multiple buildings, just go to studio, then go to size. And once you've done that, then go back and make your changes and create 12 by 16 today. Then go back up to style and start making your changes. And then your styles, you'll be able to see everything, but you've got your size already built in here. Now, I do want to let you know that, for example, if you decide, okay, I want a 12 by 16, but you know what? I actually want a courtyard. Well, when you click on that courtyard, it's going to take you to the standard beginning size of this courtyard building. It's not going to take you to that size that you wanted. So just remember that you're going to have to go in and change that if you change the style of the building you want to change the size. I'm going to click undo and get right back to where I was. So I've got my 12 by 16 studio here, and I'm going to just show you a couple of options that we have here. We have our roof extensions that we've talked about doing before, the roof extension and the closed roof extension. I'm going to show you what that looks like though. I'm going to turn this way, show you that this extension comes out and it definitely still has the angle, it follows the building here. If you do an enclosed roof extension, it makes it look a little bit more streamlined and contemporary, and it is easier on the eye if you start adding doors and windows over here. Just a design element there. Now, when you want to do an enclosed roof extension, that's because you have to read through these. An enclosed roof extension with decking means that, excuse me, we just have a regular one here. We're going to put the decking on, and we can always just add our size to our extension by doing that. Now I want to show you and demonstrate that you may absolutely have it on both sides if you so choose, but we cannot show that in the picture, unfortunately, and it doesn't reflect in the price. If you were to just say, let's add an extension with decking on back, that just means it's going to switch it to this other side, unfortunately. If you're wanting to do it on both, we can absolutely do that. And you would need to call us at 800-848-1200, and we can just add that into your estimate for you. Now, once I've done that, I want to swing this around here and explain something else to you. we have what we call an awning. Now, you can see that this is just a roof extension that comes out and follows this roof line. If you want an awning, let's put that on there, and you see nothing show up, you're going to see it in the price, but you're not going to see anything show up. An awning is the same thing. It's going to come out further, and it's going to create a space that's going to be like a covered porch. So that's what it's referring to, and we do offer it with decking here also. So not to be confused. Okay, awning is something we can't see, but we can add. All right, now let's go and go down to the wall height. I want to show you that in some buildings, it's very important that we change this wall height. As you can see, I click this and it goes up. There are options that we have to include roll-up doors and so forth that wouldn't fit on the lower door. So also you're going to want to take into consideration where this building is fitting and the wall height and what you're going to be using it for. So those are options that you're going to be able to change as you go. So the reason I chose this building, and the main reason I showed you this, is because I want to put in this upper window package and show you how beautiful that window package is there. And if you go and change the size, it's going to take it out. So, oh dear, don't panic. Go back up here to style. So what that does is it just kind of throws you for a loop. But if you go back up to style, it's going to give you an option to add that back in. Rest assured you can do that. So I'm just going to undo all of the things I did and keep my size that I had before. And this way I can go back and forth and you can see how easy it is to use this. So those are some of the changes that you're going to be concerned with making, and those are some of the things that help you to make a determination as to what works best for you and the things that you're going to need. In addition to the size specifically, I'll show you that we can make a building as large as a 200 square foot footprint without having to get any permits and so forth. So we have designed this so that you can fit within those parameters and be safe and knowing that that's going to be what your building will be. Now, we can make this a very small building. As you can see, absolutely no problem. If you do need something even smaller than that, we can cut it down. We are going to have to charge you the same price just because of materials. So that's just something to consider, but we can absolutely make it smaller for you. No problem at all. Well, I hope that gives you some ideas of how to navigate a little bit more so and maybe make some decisions about the style and the type of building, the size of building, and the height of the building that you want, and specifically then, of course, the overhang on the buildings that you want to have. I hope that helped you. Give us a call at 800-848-1200, and we can answer any questions for you and guide you through the process. In the meantime, just go ahead and build. When you're done, go down to your estimate so you can see all of the things that you added and changed. Save your design by going here and putting in all of your info. Let us know right here what you want us to do next, and then email the link. If you're really thrilled about it and you want to just check out and purchase this building, please go right ahead and follow the prompts here, and you'll be able to make a choice and put some money down on that and then get this building to you in a couple of weeks. Now, I do want you to rest assured that we are a very small company and we can see these things that you're doing, and we are going to be able to make sure that you have all of the things where you want them before we bring that building out to you. So if you're going to make that purchase, rest assured we're going to call you in a couple of days. We're going to go over every single detail and we're going to get that building to you in just a couple of weeks. Thank you so much for visiting ProWood Sheds. Again, call us at 800-848-1200 if you have any questions. Have a wonderful day.